A room with a view of the whole city, fashion luxury, that's what he's got pretty.
I flew with British Airways. In first class, you don't have any status. From the perspective of a first class passenger, you have the same right to access a first class lounge as someone who has top status. The advantage is that when you fly first class with British Airways, you can also access the Concorde lounge. That's just a little bit more than the status member, who is only allowed in the first class lounge. When you arrive with British Airways and then continue flying from T3, you can go to those first class areas. There is a business entrance and a first class entrance. And now comes the important distinction. If you are a first class guest on British Airways, then unfortunately nobody will tell you, unless you are smart enough to inform yourself about everything, that there is a small Concorde area in this first class. And then there is extra service. This means that, unfortunately, the lady or gentleman sitting at the reception in the first class area is not able to give you a voucher that will allow you into the Concorde area, even though you show him your first class ticket. So, if you're smart and get the relevant information from me after watching this video, when you arrive at London Heathrow with British Airways, you have to fly on to T3. Then you go to the first class areas and tell the reception desk directly. Let them know I would like the voucher for the Concorde area. Then you can walk through the first class lounge and enter the small Concorde area, which is exclusively reserved for first class guests. And when you've handed in the voucher, you get the chance for what I found to be an excellent breakfast. They prepared it fresh. To that, actually, a bit of champagne. I treated myself a bit and enjoyed the fact that I was relatively alone there. And not just with... I didn't have to sit with crowds, the public, and especially not with those status members. This little first class lounge, which is kept like a secret, really shouldn't be a secret at all. Because if someone has booked first class, they should be informed that they can fully utilize this service. Because there isn't a personal assistant at British Airways anymore. They've already cut that. So, they should at least provide a bit more information for us. First class premium guests, they don't issue that. And that's why it's smart to subscribe to this channel, because then you'll get all the information you need in the first class segment. Because I'd say, it's quite important to know that there's a small Concorde area there. And the service provided there really made me happy. I then had a pleasant connection, could go directly to my airplane, and enjoyed a fantastic breakfast in a relaxed manner. However, the first class lounge is an absolute nightmare. And since you have to use the showers and toilets there as a Concorde first class guest, I can really tell you, what I saw there is a nightmare. So run down one first class toilet, one first class shower, it was just unbelievable. Cheeky. I felt quite insulted because I think, why is British Airways not able to ensure that these washrooms and showers are in a perfect condition? And what I'm showing you here is reality. And I think it's an absolute nightmare for such an airline. Still, it's worth noting, even though they have one rundown dirty shower and toilet, in first class, we at least have the option to enjoy a fantastic first class breakfast in the little Concorde area of British Airways. I enjoyed that, but the other part shocked me. So still, both thumbs down.
Above the clouds, the HON flies. Every destination brings joy to his eyes. He